Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first inaugural class of the Justindezzz'S channel Hall of Fame. So basically, I want to do something different. I know it's corny. I know it might be silly, but to me, I think it's different. That every year, I'm going to nominate a couple of people from the series that I do and inaugurate them into the channel Hall of Fame. Basically, be Hall of Famers for the channel, legends of the channel. That you guys can reflect, be like, yeah, I remember he was really good in this series and that series. So I figured Hall of Fame, why not? Here's the inaugural class. The 2023 class. First up, Dwight Barnes, not Dwayne, Dwight Barnes from Path to Greatness. Dwight Barnes has always been overlooked. He did not see a lot of offers coming out of high school. He was a 2-3-star recruit. He landed at Wisconsin. Even then, they were like, yeah, he's a project, but he beat out a upperclassman from day one and was a 3-year starter. And even after having a solid career at Wisconsin, he was taken in the second round by the Dolphins, and even the Dolphins didn't see him as a franchise quarterback. They saw him as maybe a 1-year rental, and if he doesn't pan out, we can draft the guy the next year. Well, he won Rookie of the Year, and the Dolphins were like, okay, this guy is our QB1. And, they went out to draft Antonio McKinnon, traded up, really started to load the team around him, and he became an absolute legend, bigger than Brady. 17 years in the league, 7 Super Bowls, 34 yearly awards, 73,869 career passing yards, which is 4th all time, and 684 passing touchdowns, which is 1st all time. Made one of the greatest dynasties ever. 7 Super Bowls in 10 years, 7-1 all time in Super Bowl records. This guy's an absolute legend. Carlos Medrano. After being the number 4 overall pick in the 2022 MLB draft, Carlos lived up to the hype. He played 22 years, won 7 World Series titles, 6 All-Stars, even a Triple Crown. In a stacked draft class, he's the first guy that people talk about as one of the best players in his class. Just an absolute great pick. I knew when I drafted him in the Pirates franchise, he was going to be a stud, and he completely blew me out of the water with 2,534 hits, 517 home runs, 1,442 RBIs, over 200 steals, and a batting average of .295. Danny Martin, one of the best hidden gems found in that 2022 draft class. A 4th-round selection would turn into a 2-time NL MVP, 7-time World Series champ, 8-time All-Star, 3-time Silver Slugger, a World Series MVP, a Triple Crown winner, and a Golden Glove, and is talked about as one of the best shortstops or underrated shortstops in baseball history, who hit 2,555 hits, 474 home runs, 1,493 RBIs, 179 steals, and a batting average of .282. And the last, it's Diego Ramirez, who's an outfielder. From an international prospect signed by the Pirates to become an NL Rookie of the Year and then multiple-time NL MVP. While he had some highs during his career at the big leagues, and he had those, like tearing his Achilles and watching his teammates repeat as World Series champs. But some of the highs include winning an NL MVP after the year he tore his Achilles, to multiple more All-Star appearances and even a Golden Glove, and becoming an All-Star, one of the most complete players in baseball at his position, hitting 1,417 hits, 98 home runs, 890 RBIs, 173 stolen bases, and an average of .276.